Take a seat.
Right.
The vehicle's here on site, is it?
It's just round the back there.
Lovely, that's great.
Parked it round the back.
I need your documents. Have you got them? Thank you. She went for a Kia Sportage.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's lovely. So what we'll do is, do you want me to put the... Have you picked up your new car as yet?
No.
Okay. So do you want me to put this on retention for
Yes,
you?
please.
Okay, let's do this. Let's take this off.
So when you put on retention now, the other garage, they can just register it with that number. They don't have to, do they have to register it with another number and then I have to change it? Or,
Yeah. So what happens is, are you buying brand new?
No.
Okay.
It's 6 months old.
Right, so the vehicle has got a registration number on it.
Okay.
The V5, this, has to go in your name first.
Oh, okay.
And then you can transfer this plate onto it straight away.
Oh, okay.
Once you get the V5 back in your name at your house. But I will now take this off and put it on retention for you.
Yeah, so you want my card to do that, yeah?
I'm going to do that quickly on the DVLA site.
I don't like dealing with them.
Yeah, I know, they're not the easiest. So if you see it's taken off a number plate online. Now, if you don't want to put it straight onto your new car, it lasts up to 10 years.
Oh, gosh.
So you can put it on any time. The new car and the old car, both of them, have to be taxed.
Yes.
So I'll get this done, then I'll do your bank transfer, and then we're good to go.
Oh, really? Is it that simple?
Really easy. We'll do.
I've been fretting about this.
Now-
You've made it all very, very good.
We'll try our best.
Yes.
Mrs. Jean Kinsey, and that's your address.
That's me, yes.
What's your email, Jean? Now you will get an email confirmation of the transaction. All right?
Okay.
Could I borrow your card? Thank
No,
you,
you
Jean. Thank you. How are you, Jean?
I'm okay, yeah,
Good.
yeah. I think I'll be a lot better when this is all done.
It's all done then, isn't it?
Yeah.
My eyes aren't what
I
they
must
used to be.
thank you for being patient with me
No, it's fine, Jean.
because my husband he was the car.
Well, you know, if you ever need any advice or anything like that, we're always here.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
Yeah. Lovely.
Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to save your card. Lovely. So now the number plate can come off.
Yes.
All right. So that in the post you will get a new one of these for the Volvo with the original number plate.
Oh, okay.
If you can either drop it in, do you live locally, Jean?
Yes, only down the road.
Oh, if you can drop it in, it will be about 3 to 5 days.
Yes, okay.
So this is no longer valid.
Yes.
But it's fine. Now, the only it will go back on that number plate. I'm going to print these, so you've got a. I'll print you a copy as well, but you would have got a.
Oh, lovely.
Right, I can't take the car out of your name today because they're issuing a new number plate for it,
Okay.
which is DG65.
Yeah.
It was probably on that in the first
Yeah.
a while ago. So once you get the new logbook sent to your house, once you drop it into us, we can then remove it from the
with you,
from your
yes,
name.
Yes.
All
yeah,
right.
Okay.
Lovely. Now we settled at 12.5, didn't we?
We did, yes.
What are your bank details?
Lovely.
Matt? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. One's for Jean and one's for.
Lovely.
Can you do me a
you.
favour, mate? Can you do a purchase invoice for Jean? Can I borrow that V5?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. If you make it out to the number plate is DG65WEX. Yeah, of course.
I'm okay, thank you.
Selling your car to us?
Sorry?
Selling your car to us?
Yes, selling
That's
it
the number
to
plate.
you,
That's the
yeah.
purchase price, 12.5. So what I'll do is, Jean, I'll send you this money now. Have you got online banking, Jean?
Yes.
Lovely, so you can check it. Make sure I haven't sent you £12.50.
Oh,
When are you getting your
I'd
new
have
one?
to be down with my boys if you did that.
When are you picking up your new one?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to phone them up this afternoon and see what the deal is. So.
How's Sue?
She's okay. She's coming down in a bit.
Okay.
She's bringing her super duper car.
She's a barrel of laughs.
Oh,
So I'm going to make that payment.
It likes you now.
Right. If you check your bank, it'll be in there. Jane.
Okay, lovely.
All right. All done. They're just printing out a invoice for you.
Okay.
And then you're good to go. The only thing I need from you is when you do get the new V5 at your house, it will
So
have
drop that.
DG65 WEX on
Yes.
it. If you drop it into us, Jean,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Great. Is that
All right.
it?
That's it, all
Oh,
done.
dear, I've been fretting about all this.
Don't worry.
That
You know
was-
what? I said to you, we'll sort things out.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. You'll get a green certificate from DVLA in the post as well, and that will have your private number plate on
Oh,
it.
is that the retention certificate?
Yeah. Now, those numbers across it are the numbers you use when you put it on. If you want to, wait until it all comes through the post, then come into us, and I'll put the plates on your car.
Oh, you're a star.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Thanks
right,
so
Jim?
much.
All done?
Thank you.
Was there any service details with the
Oh,
Volvo
yes. In the glove
box?
box, there's the little white book, and it's got a full service history
Lovely.
on there.
We'll
Yeah,
sort it out.
yeah.
Jean, pleasure.
Oh, it has been.
Is Sue picking you up?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
She's,
well, you can wait down there.
yeah, I'll wait down there. Yes, she's coming for me. So I think she wants you to look at her car.
Thanks, Jean.
Yeah. Okay.
Been a real pleasure.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm the service manager of Motors for You. This is a car that we just purchased right this second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around the car, have a look at the condition, assess what needs to be done, and we're going to get it into the workshop and make a start on it for you. So what I have done though, when I've been walking around the car just previously, I've noticed a few marks on there. So if you want to come around this side for me, you see here, got a slight scuff on the body and it's coming away from here. So what we do is on that side of it, we would get it into the body shop, get one of our techs to have a look over and get it all sorted. Get a nice mop and polish over there, bring the shine out, and hopefully, you see these marks here, we can try and mop and polish them out. On the rear end, I have noticed there is a cracked lens on this side here. So part of that again, that'll go into the workshop, we'll order up a part, get a tech to fit it. So that would be repaired. This side of the vehicle itself, down the side of the door, there's a couple marks again, just along here, all the way down to the sides. So part again, we get into the body shop, we get a nice good old mop and polish over that and get it all cleaned. Just in the car itself, look at the mileage, it's done 60,000 miles, so it's quite a low mileage car. It's got service history also and it's been looked after. I'm just going to give the car a quick start. Another good sign, there's no lights on the dash, which is always a good thing. So 60,000 miles on the clock on this one. Nice and clean inside. And the good thing is there's no knocks or anything like that on the car itself. Condition of it, it's all good. But overall on that side of it, it's not a bad car. Looking on the wheels itself and all, there's a few marks on the wheels, but depending obviously what they sell, we could get them cleaned up on that side of it. The tyres itself, a Pirelli, top of the range tyre, premium brand. Same again, Pirelli this side. And another two Pirellis on there. So overall, the car's in a good working order. It's nice and clean, inside and outside. Just the couple marks that we can get sorted and get it all done. But the leather, it's all in good condition. Same again in here. Just want to make sure the seat belt's all okay, so it's part of the check also. Just so I can give a heads up on the tech and see what needs to be done. But overall, I'm happy with this vehicle. Mechanically wise, it sounds great. There's no lights on the dash or anything like that. So what we're going to do is going to get it all booked in onto our system, get it into the workshop and make a start. And hopefully by the end of this week, get it on a forecourt up for sale. So following on the process from the Volvo outside that we purchased today, the next start was obviously getting it into the workshop, getting it booked. So the technicians grab hold of the car and get it in and make a start on it. So this is a system we call Dragon 2000. This is what I use to get the jobs onto the system. So obviously I want to create a booking of that vehicle, which is a Volvo. Look up, confirm. So this is what we use here. Vehicle registration of Volvo. It gives a brief description. Obviously it's got a body, some body work that we need to get looked at. Same again, getting an MOT and service. So what I need to put on there for you is going to be a PDI. That just gives us a general check of the health of the vehicle itself. A bodywork PDI, a service, an MOT, a valet, and then final a QC. And we spent onto the job, onto here. So once that's loaded, so now that brings it onto our system here for you. So I open up a line, PDI, bodywork, put on here how many hours, so that will take that, an hour, and then sign it to a technician. So once I assign it to a technician, he would then pick it up on the job and he would bring the car into the workshop and make a start on it. Once it's in the workshop, then we'll bring you around and show you from there for you. So just update now on the Volvo. It's currently in the workshop at the moment in time. We're just doing a PDI in it, so just seeing what the car is, just seeing, you know, if there's any electrical faults, any condition faults with the car. You know, just seeing what the condition is overall with the vehicle itself. So next part of that, we'll go onto the MOT bay and have a fresh MOT. At the moment of time, I'll leave you with the technician Tyler. So Tyler will run around the vehicle and let you know the kind of stuff that we cover on the PDI itself. Tyler, this is for you, mate, the old Volvo.
Yep.
So what are you doing at the moment in time?
Just topping out the washers. Just going to run through a quick PDI with this Volvo. Hopefully everything's all right.
So he's going to run through now with you everything else that we're going to cover on this vehicle to make it get ready for a full call so we can get the vehicle sold.
Was this XC60 in it?
Yes, mate, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we got this Volvo in for a PDI. I believe they've just bought the vehicle. We're just going to have a quick go around it, make sure there's nothing wrong with it. And if there is, hopefully we can rectify it, get it written down, get the process started.
Good. This car's just come out of this PDI and MOT. It's now time to get it advertised. I've done the advertising for about 15 years. We are going to get someone else to do it, but at the minute it is me. I'm trick of all trades here. Good old pen and paper as well. I write down everything that's on that car, so we don't miss a beat when it comes to when it's advertised on Autotrader or website, things like that. There's nothing more I hate than when you go on Autotrader and the car isn't advertised correctly or got the right service history or owners or spec or stuff like that. And over the years of selling cars as well, it's what customers want. So I'm going to show you exactly how we do it. So pen and paper, we'll go around the car first. Usually I know the colours off the top of my head, but I don't know Volvo 100%. This is a grey metallic we'll put for the minute. We'll look at the alloys. So these are 18-inch diamond cut alloys, 5-spoke. By the way, you won't be able to read my writing, but so 18-inch diamond cut alloys. It's got the silver mirror caps. It's got silver exterior trim. I was quite surprised it hasn't got privacy, but yeah, hasn't got privacy, which most cars generally have now, especially SUVs. It's got roof rails in silver. Let's check the boots. Sorry, quickly, it's got park distance. I didn't check if it had it at the front. So it looks like it's just got park distance at the rear. So that's your sensors. So if you get close to something, it starts beeping. Let's check if it's got electric tailgate. Lovely. Everyone loves an electric tailgate. And the reason why I do this, even though when you put the registration into Autotrader, it actually gives you all the specification for Volvo. But the reason I do this is just in case anything is missed, because you can't always 100% trust these sites to get everything correctly. So we double check it here. So I'll check underneath here. Spare wheel. No, hasn't got a spare wheel. It's got split folding rear seats. Lovely. Then I'll check the rear. It's got Isofix, which I kind of guessed. Black leather with white piping. And then we'll jump in the car. So you might want to, yeah, so now we're in the car, the interior. Volvos actually have a really nice interior, I quite like it. So it's got electric memory seats. It's got electric lumbar support, so that's for anyone with a bad back, like me as I'm getting older. It's got electric folding mirrors, electric windows. We'll jump in now. Start it up. With this one, I have to put the key in. So it's got an engine start/stop button. Mileage is 60,766. I'll quickly check what lights it's got on it at the front. So sort of fog lights and LEDs and stuff like that. So yeah, it's got xenons, LED. I have to check if they're LED fog lights or daytime running lights. I'm not sure, but I'll double check that. I then check the rear lights as well. Difficult to tell with the sunlight, but I believe they're LED tail lights, but it's all stuff we can check when we stick the number plate in. So we'll go back in and get the rest of the spec. So it's an R design. It's got a multifunctional R design leather steering wheel. Hasn't got the gear shift paddles, cruise control. Check if it's got voice command, which it does. Please repeat. Cancel. It's got automatic headlights. I'm very picky, by the way. I'll make sure I get everything. Check if it's got a reverse camera. No, it hasn't got the reverse camera. It's got heated seats, which I'm not sure. I think that's an option on these. It's got a radio CD, which most people don't use anymore, but some people do. I always check the glove box to see if there's any further service history and things like that, which I'll go through in a minute. So then I'll pretty much just then go through this screen. So, right, let's have a look. It's got sat nav. It's got radio CD, we've already got that. It's got USB, iPod, HDD, which is hard disk drive. So basically you can save all your music straight to the hard drive. Bluetooth, auxiliary connection, so that's like your lead and stuff like that. It's got Bluetooth audio, which is great for your music and things. What else have we got? We've got start stop, so the engine will start stop at traffic lights and things like that. What else have we got? It's got a web browser. Not that I've ever used any of this before myself. I've never even used cruise control, but what else have we got on here? It's got apps. To be fair, what year is this car? It's a 65 plus. This is 10 years old now, so it's when you think these cars now that are 10 years old, they've still got the spec that you want or need. Don't really need much more than this, to be honest. And that is pretty much it, unless we go through the screen here. But I'm not sure if it's got anything too drastic. No. Yeah, so that's the vehicle. So once I've taken down all of the, written down all the spec, we'll go back in there, get it on the computer and then go from there. Okay, so now we've taken everything on pen and paper. We then have to get that across to the computer. So firstly, what I'll do is I'll look at the paperwork we've got for the vehicle. So we've got a spare key. I'll check how many owners the vehicle's had and how long the lady's had it for. She's had it for 8 years roughly, or 7 to 8 years. So yeah, average ownership on a vehicle in the UK is about every 2 years they change their car, so 8 years is a pretty long time. Which also means a lady owner for the past 8 years, very well kept, usually. I then go through the service book, which I found in the vehicle, to see what service history it's got. Obviously, that's your body and paint. The main one you want is obviously the service record. So the first few services are from Volvo. And then when she took it over, she had it serviced locally at Paddock Wood, and a lot of stamps there as well, which is great to see. And a recent service at that as well. So the next bit, what I'll do is, using what I've written down, I'll search it initially on a dealer portal first, which is part of Autotrader. And with Volvo, they give you spec. But like I said, it's not always accurate, so that's why I do go out to the car and take it all down myself. So I'll run the registration in here with the mileage, retail check it. And then just here, it says additional spec to what the car already comes with. The vehicle is an R-Dynamic R-Design Lux. So the Lux means it's a pretty good spec anyway. So, but it's funny, it doesn't come with heated seats standard. But yeah, this one's got the heated seats as an option. This will also give me an idea of what sort of retail money I want to put this up for. We always aim sort of at 90% retail. I'd have to check how much we've given for the car first. We can do that later. We then use a system called Dragon, which we've recently started using. We used to be a Click Dealer. Click Dealer I found was a little bit of an easier system to use. I'd say Dragon isn't maybe not built for supermarkets. We are looking at other aggregators, but I'm just getting used to the system myself. So what I do is I add the vehicle into Dragon. That's where you can add in all the owners, specification, things like that. And anything you add in as an option, that then can take the retail price higher, which is always worth doing. And then once you finish advertising it on Dragon, you tick a load of boxes, and that goes out to all our advertising aggregators. So we use eBay, Autotrader, Car Gurus, Piston Heads, honestly, a lot of avenues. And that's it pretty much. It's up for sale within, I'd say, 5 minutes, and hopefully get it sold pretty quickly. Okay, so this is what the finished product will look like after all the advertising, all the pictures are uploaded. Obviously the XC60 hasn't had its photos just yet, but yeah, this is where we picture them, and once the advert's done, it will feed through to our website, and this is how it will look on all our advertising aggregators. Obviously, as you scroll, these are the photos here. You can enlarge them, things like that. And as you scroll down, it gives you all the information on the mileage, year it is, engine size, all little things like the brake horsepower, 0 to 60, vehicle description, technical specs, vehicle equipment, all the specification it's got. It's even got a nice little feature in Did You Know? So the vehicle cost, how much, did you know how much it cost brand new? Then as you scroll down, it has a finance calculator, and that's all worked out by the registration and the mileage. So this is all inputted as soon as you put them details in. We use a system called Code Weavers, really easy to quote on there. Yeah, and feel free to have a look on our website. There's cars going on there constantly. We buy about 20 to 30 vehicles a week, and they all get advertised pretty quickly on there. So yeah, feel free to check it out.